Hey Pisces, welcome to January 2020. We made it. New year, new us, new decade. This month I'm keeping it simple. I'm just doing kind of like 20-minute readings with this Mystic Mondays tarot deck. No oracle cards, no animal cards, no fancy tricks. Just figure, did I already say that? Keeping it simple might be a good way to start the year. So I'm shuffling a little bit for you. And yeah, I hope you're doing well. Hope you had a good New Year's. Or, I guess this video might come out sooner than New Year's. So I hope you will have a good New Year's in that case. Alright. Let's see. Oh, nice. Love this. 10 of Pentacles. Great. Abundance. Boop. Let's see what else. Something in here. Knight of Cups in reverse. What is this? 6 of Pentacles. I don't know, Pisces. So we got great pentacle energy here and this Knight of Cups in reverse. So things are good. It looks like you've like kind of some too much came out. I'm not gonna take all that. It's like half the deck. But I will take the 3 of Pentacles. So yeah, definitely kind of a focus on boop, career, one might say. 8 of Wands, love it. Oh wait, what the hell's happening? We got the 9 of Pentacles. Okay. 6 of Wands in reverse. 10 of Swords in reverse. The High Priestess. Very interesting energy. Well, Pentacles, you know, like sometimes in the tarot community, we say that's money, we say that's finances, we say that's career, we say that's work, blah, blah, blah. But, I mean, I'm kind of interested in talking about the Pentacles as the suit of what we're manifesting in the world physically. Material plane of existence. Sort of like what our legacy is, what we're leaving behind. Community building. So this doesn't have to be in terms of like the capitalistic pyramid of like getting to the top of the corporate structures. I kind of feel that there's really a lot of opportunity to be thinking a little bit differently about what this 10 of Pentacles means and looks like. So this card, 10 of Pentacles, it's here for you in January, and I feel like really this is a beautiful card. It's stability, it's kind of like very happy, it's completion. The 10s are always completion, but sometimes the completion can be like not a happy ending to the movie, right? But this is the happy. Like, this is like the 10 of Cups and the 10 of Pentacles are like the most traditional happy endings you can get. So I feel like when we're talking about all these pentacles surrounding you, it feels like this is very much kind of you. Look at this. We got the 3, the 6, the 9, and the 10. The 3 is about partnership, collaboration. So I really feel like you've kind of found your people a little bit. And you do have community. And there is just this strong balance of give and take with the 6 of Pentacles. And with the 9 of Pentacles, there is also a feeling of your own independence within this collaboration energy. And really, yeah, totally just this abundance. So I feel like you're just starting off this year with like really strong, solid foundations of what your whole year is going to be about. So I don't have anything here that indicates a new job per se, but it's like let's say you're already at a job. It's like just, you're feeling really in the flow and really good about everything. It's all just very positive. I mean, really, in a way, like, what more is there to say than things are good? Damn. Like, enjoy it. Like, what do you need me to tell you about it being good that you can't just go ahead and experience for yourself in the material, physical reality? So, I'm going to move on from the Pentacles. Talk about maybe some other interesting stuff that happened for you. So we have the Ten of Swords in reverse. Ten of Swords is always, to me, like the end of something that needed to be done. Like the end of something bad. I mean, but with it in reverse, it's like, this is so past, too. It's so done. It's so done. And then on top of it being done, it's done. It's never coming back. It's kind of like never talking to a toxic ex again. And not feeling bad about that. That's what it is. Like, the energy, at least. Not saying that's what's happening in your life, but I really maybe want to emphasize that for you, a lot of this good energy feels like it comes from having finally resolved a lot of past bullshit, a lot of stuff that was holding you back, and being really complete about that within yourself. No lingering. It's like, so maybe in January too, it's like partly this is like noticing how far you've come with all these old cycles that were very traumatic. So this is not, I always just use examples because to me these are general readings. It's energy. It can play out in your own life in any numerous number of specific ways. That might not be exactly what I say. But an example of this would be like, you used to have a real drinking problem and it like almost nearly destroyed your life, and now you've been sober for like 5 years and you don't think about it very often, but you kind of take it for granted now that you're sober just because it's like become like just who you are now. And then you're like looking at the Ten of Swords and you're like in reverse and you're like, oh man, I really have come so far. It's you, I think, noticing what you take for granted as the improved states of your life. Because you do have all this really positive shit happening for you, and I feel like it's almost like things are getting so good and so stable and so, like, concrete, and you're just so in the groove of, like, kind of your best life, so to speak, that you're really noticing, like, wow, things didn't always used to be this way. And so now, let's talk about these two cards, because I found them to be very interestingly related. It's like things are moving forward. That's the Eight of Wands. The Eight of Wands is like a flow for sure, but it's also kind of like this fast movement of things. It's almost like getting a bunch of offers at once or something, or like going on a whirlwind date and like kind of falling in love overnight. I mean, that's the energy to me. It's like things changing in very significant and very drastic, very sudden ways where it's like whoosh. But Six of Wands in reverse, this should be like a positive, happy feeling where you're celebrating yourself, but there is just a little bit of like maybe an overwhelm with the energy too, of kind of feeling like, wow. And with the Ten of Swords, maybe you're thinking about this because it's like a fear almost coming up, like of slipping or going back to something bad, or like this is just maybe a little bit of a haunty vibe because we got this Six of Wands in reverse. So it's like there's just something, even though things are so fucking great for you at the beginning of the year, there's just a little bit of a sense of like it feels a little too good to be true. Like you're not letting yourself have the complete enjoyment of all this victory energy or like of it being this good, because it's just like maybe you're not this hasn't been the norm for you. You're not used to it. So it's like, for it to be there now, you just like are a little on guard, maybe. That's just how I'm picking that up. Okay. Knight of Cups in reverse. This Knight of Cups, I feel that he is maybe you, honestly. You're watery. He's watery. And with it being in reverse, again, it just feels like there's something you're not quite trusting. And whether that's yourself or someone else, I don't totally know, to be honest. But there is just overall this too good to be true shit. You're like, what? I found people I like working with, and we give and take really well with each other, and I feel like financially, independently motivated by everything, and I just feel kind of like feeling myself and my power and my like own ability to like kind of be interdependent, not like totally depend on these guys or girls, but like also be there for myself. And then in general, my outlook is just great. Like, I'm in the communities I want to be in. I'm building the foundations and structures for what I want to exist in the world. I'm collaborating. I'm living well, or comfortably at least. I have abundance, satisfaction, right? So it's like, what is something bad, like, from my past gonna come up again? Maybe? Will I slip? Is this really over? It feels over. It feels completely done, but, like, how can I be moving so quickly, so fast? I'm almost moving so fast in such good directions that I don't know if I can fully let myself enjoy it or trust it. But we got the High Priestess, and this is really just saying, like, bitch, you know what's going on. You can trust your intuition. Like, things are good not because it's a fluke, not because it's too good to be true, but because you've built it, because you've come this far, because you have this strong intuition, especially as a Pisces. You're pretty much one of the most intuitive signs in the entire zodiac. Okay, like, this is something I'm gonna tell you. I know this Pisces girl who's really fucking amazing and awesome, does really great work, works really hard, and so I'm sure she has all of these kind of like good pentacle vibes going for her, right? And she shared some stuff with me. She has some insecurities. She's human. But I like asked a group of my friends, like, who do you think is the most popular person in our like circle of people we know? And they all said this Pisces girl. So what I'm saying with this High Priestess is, like, I'm sure that Pisces girl has no idea that people think of her as being like the most popular girl in school. Like, to her, she's just doing her work, showing up, doing her best, and like feels human. But to other people, they like really look up to her. High Priestess, I guess it's just saying, like, I'm saying, along with the High Priestess, that you might not really know how good you have it. Or you might not know how good of an impact you've had on other people. With this Ten of Pentacles, it's like totally earned. And so I think that the High Priestess is just saying, like, you can trust yourself. You can trust your intuition. You do know what you're doing. You are doing well. And this isn't a fluke. This is all from you. It's because you built it. It's because of who you are. It's because of your compassion and your empathy and kind of your just ability to, like, sense which way to go, when to do it, how to take charge, when it matters, how to let your emotions guide you for in a positive way. To see the unseen, the unknown, trusting those feelings you get, as opposed to trying to logic your way through everything. And they're like, just keep doing that. Just keep being you, the High Priestess. This isn't a fluke. Your success and your happiness and your abundance isn't like some actual mystery. It's because of you being who you are. That's really the most important part of this message. This is a beautiful reading. Very positive. Very good. It's just like you've earned it. You got it. You deserve it. It's here for you. Enjoy it. And trust it. Trust it as much as you possibly can. Trust also that if there's something that you shouldn't trust, that you'll know not to trust it, because you're the High Priestess. You have that spidey sense about things. You know you've gotten yourself this far for a reason. You move past the bad shit, and that bad shit is staying in the past. And it really will. And 2020 is your fresh start to some brand new opportunities for you to kind of like spread your wings a little bit more and like keep bringing all of this pentacle good shit, community energy, and independence, balance, and teamwork wherever you go. Maybe going deeper with that in a way is what 2020 will be about. So that's honestly your reading. A little bit shorter, I guess, because it's a beautiful, perfect reading that's really good, and just about you trusting to trust that it's good for a reason. So, I love you, and I will see you probably in February. Depending on how busy I get, I might switch to a tarot of the week thing. Not sure. We'll let you know. And then, like and subscribe, obviously. Thanks. And I offer personal readings. Information's below. And I hope you'll take me up on that. Because I'd love to have a conversation about what's going on specifically with you over the cards. We can really dive deep. So, love you. Bye.